It begins quietly. No bombs, no alarms, just silence over the Pacific. A silence so deep it feels like the calm before history changes forever.
A U.S. surveillance drone crosses a thin, invisible line, deep inside China's claimed airspace. No one knows if it's a mistake or a message.
On radar screens in Beijing, a red dot appears. Foreign, fast, unauthorized. Within seconds, Chinese interceptors are airborne.
The world watches nothing because no one knows yet. But deep under the waves, submarines are already listening, waiting for the sound of war. In Washington, reports reach the Pentagon. Unidentified incident over the South China Sea. The defense secretary frowns because he's heard those words before.
A phone rings in the White House Situation Room. The president listens, silent. He knows what this means. The line between peace and war just blurred.
China responds with a statement, "Any intrusion will be met with force." The world's two biggest powers just exchanged their first words, and they sound like gunfire.
Social media explodes. Hashtags trend. Hashtag South China Crisis. Hashtag WW3. Every influencer becomes an analyst. Every citizen a strategist.
But beneath the noise, real soldiers move. Aircraft carriers shift course. Missiles are armed, hidden behind training exercises. The countdown to chaos has begun, and nobody, not even the most powerful men on Earth, can stop what's coming next.
12 hours later, satellites spot something unusual. China's aircraft carrier Shandong leaves port, flanked by destroyers. It's not a drill anymore.
In response, the U.S. Navy orders the USS Ronald Reagan Strike Group to move closer. Two superpowers are now facing each other, steel against steel. Every move is broadcasted, analyzed, debated. News anchors speak in careful tones, but their eyes betray the fear of what could come next. Cyber units on both sides quietly wake up. Firewalls tighten. Digital ghosts start probing enemy systems, searching for weaknesses before the missiles ever fly. In the South China Sea, the first near collision happens. A Chinese jet passes dangerously close to an American reconnaissance plane. The pilots exchange glares through glass.
Beijing issues a warning. Any further provocation will lead to retaliation. Washington replies, freedom of navigation will be protected. These words are not diplomacy, they're declarations.
Meanwhile, the world holds its breath. From Tokyo to London, stock markets tremble. The price of oil spikes. Fear has become currency. In Taiwan, military bases go on full alert. Soldiers clean their rifles. Jets refuel on standby. They know, if war starts, they'll be the first target.
Back in the White House, a meeting runs late into the night. Advisors argue, sanctions or strikes, containment or confrontation. History waits for their decision. And as dawn breaks over the Pacific, a single missile system activates. Radar tracking, locked, waiting for an order that might never come, or come too soon.
Before the first missile is launched, the first weapon is a line of code. In underground rooms lit by flickering screens, the war begins in silence.
A power grid in California suddenly shuts down, not a blackout, but a warning. At the same time, thousands of Chinese servers crash under a digital assault.
No one claims responsibility. Governments stay silent, but their firewalls scream. The internet, once built to connect, now becomes a battlefield. Hackers weaponize information. Fake videos flood social media. Leaders saying things they never said. Armies moving where they never moved. The real danger isn't destruction, it's confusion.
When truth becomes uncertain, command collapses. And that's when real war begins. In the Pentagon, generals stare at maps filled with data. Each pixel could be real or a decoy. Decisions are made in the fog of ones and zeros.
China strikes next. A massive cyber attack targets American satellites. For minutes, the Pacific Fleet goes blind. In space, silence is deadly. The U.S. retaliates, shutting down portions of China's financial system. Banks freeze, screens flash red. The world's economy stumbles, one keystroke at a time.
Ordinary people notice the war too. No money transfers, no internet, no electricity. For the first time, World War III feels real. But this cyber chaos was never the endgame. It was the opening act. In the silence that follows, both sides prepare for what comes next, the first real shots fired.